next to a dam here in Lilongwe, and the birding here is excellent. So grab a chair and find out. So yeah, Area 10 has a lot of big walls, a lot of big trees. I think what is so attractive to the birds here is that this area has got a lot of native plant species still available. And as you walk along, you'll see there's a lot of trees that have flowers and some fruits at the moment. For instance, I'm looking at this tree. I'm not sure what species it is, but the birds love it. Found on the tree was the dark-capped bulbul, eyeing the many ripening fruits. A southern yellow white-eye made it onto the tree and immediately started feasting on the many available fruits. They move around like they want to be the first ones at every ripened fruit. The female violet-backed starling joined the festivities. Having dark markings around the eye resembling some glasses, a pair of spectacled weavers. The male and female both have spectacles. The female only lacks the black patch on the throat. The garden warbler, a small brown summer visitor. Casually hanging on, a speckled mousebird. A small barbet-like bird, one of my many favorites to film, the yellow-fronted tinkerbird. When they are calling, it is quite easy to identify the tinkerbird, almost like someone pumping air into a bicycle tire. Wow, that was just unbelievable. Imagine if you were given a piece of paper and someone said to you, well, draw a bird, and then what colors would you choose? I don't think it would come close to drawing something as beautiful and as detailed as the yellow-fronted tinkerbird. But if you're planning on getting lost, just remember to bring your binos and some water. And we've arrived at Tsoka Road. The striped kingfisher, much smaller than that of the brown-hooded kingfisher, having a dark cap and a stripe on the head, and small stripes on the belly. A very colourful and big shrike, the grey-headed bush shrike. A brimstone canary made an appearance from a close-by property. Not to be confused with the yellow-fronted canary, which you can also find here. They have a heavy bill and are more yellow in colour. The black-backed puffback, a very busy little shrike-like bird, seen hopping around the foliage. However, they have an interesting trick. In Afrikaans you will call this bird sneeuwbal, meaning snowball. They would puff up some of the feathers on the lower back and perform for their desired mate. One day when I capture this, I will definitely show you. A singing variable sunbird came to use a wire. A very colourful sunbird with a bright yellow belly, shiny green head and a broad purple band across the chest. The class's cuckoo. I always seem to find the female of the class's cuckoo. The male has a white belly and chest, an emerald green back and head. This female is very busy trying to forage for some grubs. and successfully removed one from under this leaf. So you'll see there's a couple of streams that go through the residential areas here, and that's leading to, I think, the dam, and that's the dam that we're heading to in this video. So here's another stream, and this is Heavenly Close, or just, if you see that sign there, it says Casa Kitchen, which is a little cafe that you'll find at the end of the road. So if you also want to take a little stop there. So what I love about this road is, if you look to your left and to your right, there's a lot of trees, and on your left here the trees are joined by a little stream that heads down to the dam. A Meyer's Parrot. Not to be confused with the variable sunbird. The collared sunbird also has a yellow belly. They have a much shorter bill than that of the other sunbirds. The green is a different shade, and the purple band is very narrow. Female has a light yellow belly and an emerald green back, not like the other female sunbirds. All the other birds indicated the arrival of this African goshawk. This juvenile still seems to be a bit nervous, while the other birds were dive-bombing him endlessly. Usually heard in the distance by its three-syllable call. The black cuckoo is quite hard to find when it's perched up in the dense upper canopy. It's always good just to head off track and go and stand between all the plants and just sit still for a while and see what pops up. As I was sitting down, I heard some tapping on the bark close by. I found this Cardinal Woodpecker, busy as all woodpeckers are, tapping the wood to listen for any hollow entrances made by insects. This juvenile white-browed robin-chat is in training. Soon he'll also have to manage his own garden. And a bird I've been chasing for weeks, the red-chested cuckoo. This noisy African migrant is quite hard to get close to. I was quite lucky with this one, as he did not seem to be bothered by me. I guess it wanted to show off that beautiful yellow eye ring. Oh, that was unbelievable. Can't believe I got those nice shots of that red-chested cuckoo. It was pretty close and a remarkable sighting. But alas, our journey must continue. So we're getting quite close to the end of Tshoka Road. It's a very nice walk. There's of course a lot of different other back routes you can take, but I enjoyed this one. On the other side you can see there's some banana trees. I don't really know what the name of this dam is, so I don't know what to say to anyone if they ask me what the name was, but I'm guessing by the sign it's called Dam Street Dam. And now it's where the birding starts. I think this place would have some incredible birds, but let's see what we can find. A lot of small pathways here, one that goes that way, other one that goes that way. But these are mostly used by the fishermen, and at the moment I would think that the dam is quite full. So little pathways that goes on to like the dam's edge there are a bit more difficult to walk, as you can see here at the water level has risen quite a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk here until I find this maize field here, and then just walk along it. A lot of maize. As I was walking through the dense grass, a flash of white flew over my head. I saw these two tambourine doves land in front of me. One bolted in fear, while the other one did one of his calls and made a gentle turn and took off. So we've reached the reeds here at the edge of the dam. We finally made it behind these beautiful trees. I can see some strange nests that are made there. So I'm just going to wait here and see what birds occupy them. A flock of yellow-billed duck landed close to the reeds on the dam's edge. One of their identifications being that of a bright yellow bill. They did not see me through the reeds, and I enjoyed watching them paddle in the water. The owner of the nest made an appearance, a thick-billed weaver, a very brown bird with some white spots, one on the front and others on the wing. He spent a lot of his time maintaining his finely woven nest. And dancing for any mates that may be interested in a new house. Mannikins, a mixed flock of mannikins. The red-backed mannikin has a red back and very detailed flanks. The bronze mannikin has a black upper mandible and a green spot on its bronze wings. Wow, beautiful thick-billed weavers. Didn't really expect to find them here in Lilongwe. I always thought they would be next to a river somewhere. Beautiful, so they kind of like the reeds and yuck. I don't really know how clean this water is, but it's worth it. I do love these Senegal Coucals. Seeing their flights always makes me happy, as they're quite big and have a heavy flight. They made an appearance from the reeds and enjoyed the breeze coming from over the dam. One of the two golden weavers found in Malawi. The Holub's golden weaver is bright yellow and owns a yellow eye. Black crake. They managed to run along the reeds with no problem. They use their long red toes to balance easily on the long reeds. As light as a feather, some would say. You always just have to manage your steps, but to him, it was no effort. So yeah guys, I'm sure there's a lot more bird species, but unfortunately it's not always that easy to capture them on film, as birds do move around a lot. But I thank you for watching, and join me next week for another episode in Eugene's Bird Docs. Have a nice day.